My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.
Race 3 on the card is a maiden plate for fillies and mares over 1,950 metres. First leg of the pick six, due off at 13:30. Quick look at the betting. There's been money around for number 1, Silver Jubilee, early in from 5-1 to 7-2. Does have the advantage of pole position. Placed only one moderate fourth in 4 starts to date. Number 7, Yellow Jacket, is at 5-1. The firm favourite is number 9, Facile, for the Glenn Kotz and Richard Faree combination at 15-10 in the early betting exchanges. Now there's been an equipment change. Blinkers go on to number 9, Facile, and Dees and I were chatting off air about that. 2-year-old going 1,950 metres, stepping up from 1,400 metres to 1,950, gets blinkers for the first time, up against some admittedly limited opposition, but 2-year-olds over 1,950 metres, Dees, different ball game compared to when they're racing an older company over 1,000, 1,200 and 1,400. And we both expressed a bit of concern that perhaps 15-10 is definitely on the sharp side and likely to drift.
I think so, Graham. I mean, I like your comment when you said limited opposition. I think that's where the bookmakers got tied down pricing this race up because she has to improve significantly going the distance. And, on advice maybe from Richard, or maybe the work back home with the blinkers on, maybe she's improved a ton, then she could be the right horse in the race. But it's a big gamble trying to go for her as an anchor in any of your bets, Graham. It's a big gamble.
Interesting. If you go back to the 17th of June, and that's when Facile last ran.
Yes.
She was 15-10 then to beat the Queen Bee.
Yes.
Yellow Jacket ran second to the Queen Bee.
I saw that.
Beaten, some 3.5 lengths in front of Facile. They're both 2-year-olds. They're both now stepping up in trip. And Yellow Jacket was a remote fourth after running second to the Queen Bee. So that form, and the Queen Bee herself has come out to run quite far downfield in the first run out the maiden. So that form line, a big question mark. So if you go back to the Care Forgot run, then you look at Silver Jubilee.
That Care Forgot run, Graham, I can tell you, 15 runners in total, no winners. It hasn't produced anything yet.
And there's only a length between Silver Jubilee and Facile.
Yeah.
But Silver Jubilee's had a bit of a break since then. She might be improving. She's a year older. So the point we're making is that there's nothing to suggest that Facile is a 15-10 chance. Albeit that she might win. She might well be the best filly in the race. The one, I know, long time maiden, Hurricane Flight, but stepped up in trip, better run last time out, and could get into the action. I've got 4 horses in this leg of the place accumulator. I've got all of numbers 1, 5, 7 and 9. I'm taking no chances. I'm definitely not bankering number 9, Facile. I can see her winning by a couple of lengths. I can also see her coming up for air at the 300, depending on what effect the blinkers might have and what tactics Richard Faree adopts.
Well, it's all about, whether it's going to turn out to be an expensive exercise, trying to beat her or not. This horse, Silver Jubilee, Baron Borges runner, if you just judge her on her pedigree and how they've been bringing her along, this family, Silvano's Jet, Jatano, Stately Home, they got 2,400 meters, and I've been waiting, for Baron to possibly, try over a bit of ground. Well, she seemed to have just needed some time to settle down here in KZN, where she's not had the luck of draws, 9 out of 10, 11 out of 12. She now goes 19.50 with a draw, with a jockey that's got to know over shorter. I'm not surprised that she's been back, Graham, into 7-2. I think she's a massive play in the race, gets my vote there. Hurricane Flight, if you're playing it wide in the pick six, you're looking for a result. Elusive Bell, if you're looking for a result at around 10-1. You spoke about Yellow Jacket. The stable companion Dynasty's last, I also think could be an improver over this type of distance, Graham. She's well related, Hasta Manana and Juan Carlos, our sibling. So, and even Walkie Talkie, I know that Carl Hudson, just chatting to him behind the scenes, he's been waiting, for this filly to show something. I promise you.
Now you're looking for ghosts.
This horse, Walkie Talkie, on just chatting to Carl in the last 2 starts, he's just given her a bit of time. If you're looking for a bomb result, I'll include number 12. So what I'm saying is, I'm with you. 9, Facile, either she wins or you could get a result here. If you're playing to beat her, you are going to drop tickets in whatever bet.
But I think we both prefer number 1, Silver Jubilee. Silver Jubilee would be my top choice. When there was only a length between them behind Careful Got, on that occasion Silver Jubilee was drawn 11 out of 12.
And she was running on.
And Facile was drawn 1 out of 12. So,
yes.
But clearly Facile is the younger filly, got more scope for improvement. But as you said, Silvana out of a Jetmaster mare, that's the best cross for Silvana, the most successful cross. We're expecting Silver Jubilee and Facile to be the leading lights. Slight preference for Silver Jubilee, but as Jesus suggested, I was only teasing him a little because this race actually is ripe for an upset result.
My name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.